Our last two inductees now as we move towards the finale. Everybody, over the course of time, has an opinion about great athletes. Who's the greatest athlete that you can remember? There have been, for our little state, there have been a lot of people that fit into that particular discussion. In my estimation, none more so than our next inductee. Rhonda Blanford-Green went to Aurora Central High School, and then, I always kid her about this, made the egregious mistake of attending the University of Nebraska. I love you, I'm just kidding. She was a world-class hurdler, 11-time All-American at Nebraska. I don't think she lost a hurdle. I don't think she lost in the indoor or outdoor hurdles during her entire career at the University of Nebraska. She at one point was a world record holder, and she is absolutely in that category of the best athletes to ever come from the state of Colorado. Take a look.
One of the fastest women ever to grace our state, Rhonda Blanford-Green never stopped making prep sports better in Colorado, even after her racing days. The young lady who ran track at Aurora Central was a true phenom, setting state records that lasted for years, as well as a national hurdles record.
It helped me to grow to be the person I am. It was a stepping stone for my athletic career.
That blazing speed saw her continue to dominate collegiately at Nebraska and then for her country. One of our state's greatest prep athletes, Rhonda returned to Aurora, working with APS and CHASA, and once again making a big impact. Whether it was racing through the tape or energetically advocating for others, Rhonda Blanford-Green always seemed at home, ahead of the rest. Tonight, we welcome her into the Colorado Sports Hall of Fame.
Thank you. First and foremost, I'd like to give honor to God for not only my athletic abilities, but for forever having His presence in a life that I feel is so extremely blessed. I'm going to take you back now to a visual as I go through my speech, but everybody in here can remember parent-teacher conferences, can't you? And we used to spend all day decorating our desks, so when our parents showed up, they'd be proud. Well, I can tell you my parents showed up, and they were led to the back of the room, and not just the back row, but the back corner. And truly, the morning before they came, my desk was actually in the hallway. But my teacher had my back, like so many people have throughout my career. And one of the things is teachers usually get to have a one-on-one with parents. And so when my teachers met with my parents, I said, you know, she is just a compassionate and caring young girl. And they said, she is truly a leader. If it says we're playing kickball at recess today and she wants to play volleyball, everybody wants to play volleyball. And then there was a dreaded but. And so when my parents get home, I usually got a spanking for all the buts that happen after that time. And now that I'm a parent, I know my parents always had this kind of thing that they did after you got a spanking. They wanted to recap and kind of make you feel better. And now I know that it's a guilt trip and they need to feel better about themselves. But one of the things that my mother said to me that day has resonated with me my whole life. And she said, Rhonda, you know, you got a spanking because we have expectations for how we need you to act at school. But I will never, ever allow anyone to crush your spirit. And so today, I have the opportunity to thank many people that didn't allow anyone to crush my spirit and my will. So with that said, I would like to thank my mom. And sorry, Christian, I know your mom is strong, but I got a strong mom too. I want to thank her for her perseverance, her diligence. When people ask me who is my role model, and I'm starting to look like her too. I look in the mirror and I say, it's my mom. So Mom, thank you for everything. If you read my bio, I'm the only girl of 3 brothers. My dad was in the service for 28 years. My brothers kept me grounded. Even when people put me on a pedestal and make me think that there was nothing I couldn't say or do, my brothers let me know where I came from, and they also kept me humble. So with that said, I'd like to thank my brothers as well. Also, my husband. I really truly believe this medal belongs to him. He has had to deal with that strong-willed and spirited young girl. So John Green, I just want to thank you. My biggest cheerleader, my biggest supporter ever. And also 2 very, very special kids, and that was awesome on the video. I got to see both of them now. They're 22 and 20. But they have held me accountable, not only to my actions, but to my words, to make sure that I am the person that they will look up to one day and say, that's my role model. And that's my son, John Green, and Aspen Mary Green. Thank you, and I love you. Those of us who have had some success, whether it be in athletics, our professional or personal lives, know that you do not do it alone. And there are a couple tables in here tonight and a lot of people that know that you have been on this journey with me. So I do want to thank my colleagues from CHASA that are in the back of the room, especially Bob Ottewell. These are the commissioners, Bob Ottewell, Paul Angelico, and Bill Reeder. You gave me the opportunity to make a difference, not only in the lives of Colorado kids, but as I look at my Special Olympics table back there, we were able to give Special Olympics kids a voice in the CHASA and the Colorado High School Activities Association through the actions and leadership of the Colorado High School Activities. So I want to thank them. And I also want to thank Tom Lawrence, go Trojans, right? We can say go Trojans. 20 years ago, that wasn't funny. When I say go Trojans now, people laugh. I don't know why. But anyway, I want to thank Tom Lawrence, and I want to thank the board of directors, and I also want to thank the nominating committee. I hope that I will always represent your vision and mission as being the first African-American woman to ever be inducted in the Hall of Fame. You don't know what this means to me tonight, so thank you so much. And I'm gonna leave you, because you know what? Those spankings worked. I was told 5 minutes, and I'm ending in 5 minutes, okay? I wanna leave you with this visual. Tomorrow morning, there'll be a little energetic, precocious girl that skips to her desk and waves at all her friends as she heads to the back of the room. And she will be strong-willed, and she will be stronger spirited. And I guarantee you in 30 years, she'll be up here in front of this Hall of Fame, in front of this podium, receiving this medal. So thank you.